Hey everyone, GM Rex here, and this is Tuesday Reviewsday. First off, Royal Rumble. Randy Orton won. That's good, because it's not Roman Reigns, right? Right. John Cena, congratulations to John Cena, becoming a 16-time WWE Champion. Last night on Raw, Samoa Joe showed up. Oh, also in the Royal Rumble, number 10, Ty Dillinger. That is great. I think he's going to be on SmackDown because he wasn't on Raw last night. So anyways, let's cut to the chase and let's get to our Tuesday Reviews Day. So, today I'm going to review 4 figures. I'm going to review the defining moments Ric Flair, the Elite 43 Bret Hart, the Champ is Here John Cena, and Elite 45 Lex Luger. Let's go to Elite 45 Lex Luger first. So as you can see, he's got this cape here that's silver and purple. Really cool. It's Narcissist Lex Luger, by the way, from Elite 45. I've had this one for a while. I just haven't gotten around to reviewing him yet. You should see, I still got quite a collection going of stuff that needs to be reviewed. He's got kind of a smug head scan, shorter hair, compared to the Lex Express Lex Luger or the Then Now Forever 3-pack Lex Luger. He's got silver armbands and white wrist tape with, white wristbands with triangles, purple and silver triangles. And then he's got plain white ring attire. However, you can't see it because it's covered by this little frilly skirt type thing. This little loincloth that's all white tassels with some silver and purple triangles. They kind of look like little Teletubby vaginas, and he's got the Teletubby vaginas on the knee pads. Other than that, they're white. And then he's got these tassels that, guess what's hanging from these tassels? Teletubby vaginas. And he's got plain white boots. I actually really like this Lex Luger figure. I figured I was going to try adding a little comedy to it with the Teletubby vagina thing. And I give it the green light. You should definitely go get it. Also, notice his elbows. They don't have the pegs in there. This is part of the new elbow mold, I think. Well, yeah. You know, this is part of the new thing that they're going to be slowly rolling out. Is there's not going to be a peg there now, so... You know, so it tries to make it look a little more realistic, I guess. I'm not sure what the deal is with the new no peg thing. Now, Elite 43 Bret Hart, let's get right down to it. He's got sunglasses. He's got kind of a generic head scan. There's some black marks on his face. I didn't mean to pick out this one. I mean, I didn't realize he had them until I bought it. He's got a black tank top with a pink heart on it. He's got black elbow pads, white wrist tape. He's got his pink tights that say Hitman on the back with a little star above the N. He's got the white and black stripes, and he's got the 4 hearts going down there, the side of his tights, which is actually the representation of all 4 of his children. He's got black knee pads. He's got some white, pink, and black boots with little pink stars on them. It's like kind of a darker pink, though. Almost like magenta. I already have the Elite 43 Jim Neidhart as well. I've already reviewed him. And I gave him the green light, and I would be remiss if, I don't think it would be very fair if I didn't give Bret Hart the green light as well. Go get them. You should definitely get the Hart Foundation. They come with the tag titles, which is also really cool. I love these tag titles. You can't get enough of those tag titles, I'm serious. Alright, let's go to John Cena now. This is rookie John Cena. He comes with the WWE Championship and the U.S. Spinner Belt. Now, let's see. WWE history might be very different today had Kurt Angle not been in such a magnanimous mood at 2002 SmackDown, when Angle grabbed the mic and issued a challenge to anyone backstage who thought they were tough enough to face him. One prospect strode into the ring and announced, "I'm John Cena." A skeptical Angle asked Cena what he had that made him think he belonged in the ring, prompting 2 words, ruthless aggression, and a solid right cross that rocked the champ. Cena unleashed an electric debut performance, falling just short of the upset win. John Cena may have lost his first match, but he won something much bigger, the respect of millions of WWE fans. He has gone on to become arguably the most admired superstar in WWE. So, this is, I guess it was bought in Canada, because it's got a lot of French writing on here. And, you know, same right down there. Yeah, because it's Ontario, so I'm guessing this was a Canadian John Cena figure. So yeah, he's got the U.S. belt, that's a spinner belt, he's got this title, you know, no big deal. He's got kind of a generic head scan, you know, just kind of, he's kind of happy. He's got black and red wrist tape. Black and red shorts, red knee pads, black and red boots. You know, this is rookie John Cena. Pretty great figure. All in all, I give it the green light. Definitely go get it. Like, if you want a classic John Cena, this is probably the one you should get. You know, this is just my opinion. Yeah, I like some of the Defining Moments ones, but I think this one, I don't know if I'll get the new Defining Moments one, but I do like this one. We'll see what happens. So now on to the greatest one of all time. It had been called the greatest rivalry of the year. 2008 was the year when Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels squared off at WrestleMania 24. The true story begins months earlier at Raw when Ric Flair challenged Michaels to a match at WrestleMania. Michaels no doubt was up for the challenge, yet he accepted with some reluctance. Mr. McMahon had already announced that the next match Flair lost would end in his forced retirement, a heavy burden for Michaels. However, Flair encouraged the match by saying he would be honored to retire at the hands of Shawn Michaels. The match started with the superstars countering each other. The Nature Boy pushed Michaels into the corner, shouting Old Yeller comments at him. Michaels retaliated by slapping Flair in the face. Later, when Michaels tried to play his sweet chin music, it fell flat as Flair trapped him in his figure-4 leg lock. Michaels, back in control, faced Flair and said, "I'm sorry, I love you," before he started his sweet chin music, successfully pinning Flair. After a 35-year-long career, Flair saw it come to an end that night. I actually saw that one at Chris's house. Yeah, it was a pretty tough one to watch. So, this is the match. This was his last WWE match. The robe is very accurate. Nature Boy right there on the back. I mean, this is just a very decorated robe. You know, Ric Flair always had his style. He was styling and profiling. Woo! I mean, look at all this. You got, like, all these little... Look at all the designs on this robe. It's amazing. The Nature Boy is going to walk down that aisle, styling and profiling. Woo! It's kind of a pain to get these off. Anyways, luckily Ric Flair is, you know, he's got kind of a basic head scan, you know, just kind of straight-faced, you know, very determined going into his last match there at WrestleMania against HBK, Mr. WrestleMania. His arms are plain, you know, never really had any wrist tape or elbow pads or armbands or anything like that. He does have some tape on his fingers there on his right hand. And, yeah, on his index finger and his middle finger, he's always had some tape around there. Really nice detail they picked up on at Mattel. Jax would never do that. He's got the plain blue ring trunks that say RF on them. Plain blue knee pads and plain blue and white boots that say RF on them. Really great figure, again. Pretty much every Elite Ric Flair is just awesome. I have all of the Elite Ric Flairs also. I even have a basic one. Woo! And yes, I did meet Ric Flair last year, and that was a great day. Really nice guy. But, You know, the robe is so detailed, you know, and also the night before Ric Flair lost, you know, the night before Ric Flair's last match, he went into the WWE Hall of Fame for the first time. He went in, I think, another 4 years later with the Four Horsemen, but on his own, he went in before the Four Horsemen, which was really, you know, well-deserved. This figure, I give it the green light. Definitely get it. I mean, it was a tough night for me, you know, seeing Ric Flair's career end like that. But it was for the best, you know. All good things must come to an end, unfortunately. But, you know, his daughter's his daughter's out there. She's doing what he did, and, you know, it's a good thing. I definitely give this the green light. You should definitely pick it up. The robe is amazing. You know, this is kind of a later Flair, so you probably could mix it with some of you guys today, but I'm going to keep them in the classics bin. Because let's face it, that's the only way to put the Nature Boy in. Woo! So yeah, all of these green light figures, definitely go out and get them. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. So like this video, ask questions, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all later.